Welcome to New York Methodist Hospital. Thanks for joining us today to learn about the advanced health care services we offer women before, during, and after pregnancy. Hundreds of thousands of babies have been born here at New York Methodist Hospital, which is why we've earned the nickname the Baby Hospital. Through this program, you'll meet our staff, tour our facilities, and learn why Brooklyn residents have trusted us with their families for more than 125 years. Chastity and Justin Wilson are about to have their first child and are experiencing a range of emotions.
I found out in August that I was pregnant. I am now 8 months, and we're going to have a little baby boy. And we've come up with the name Jamal Alexander Wilson. I can't wait to meet the little guy. Just totally elated, at the same time a little anxious, just a little. Having a baby is just hard to expect certain things. You can't forecast certain things, and it's hard for me to keep things organized. I don't know what to do. Do I breastfeed? Do I not breastfeed? Do I get a crib? Do I get a bassinet? Should I take the baby to the doctor all the time, or should I try to figure it out on my own? It's just so much to worry about. My doctor was great in guiding me throughout, making sure that I have a healthy baby.
To tell you a little bit more about Chastity, I remember the first time I met her, she came with this huge smile, proud to be pregnant. She announced it to everyone that was in the office as if she was the only pregnant lady there, and I knew right away we would hit it off. Hey, Chastity!
Hi, Dr.
How are you?
How you doing?
Hey, Justin!
Good.
Haven't seen you in a while, Justin. Come on inside. Ooh,
Okay.
belly's getting big,
Yeah. Well, when I first found out, I was actually a little shocked. The doctor said, well, you're pregnant, and I kind of stood there like, and then he said, are you okay? And I was like, yes, I'm okay. I just, the first time hearing that when you've never heard it before is kind of a shock. So I was a little scared.
Frequent prenatal visits to assess your baby's development are crucial. Our obstetrics care includes comprehensive screenings that monitor your baby's health and allows you and your partner to form a close bond with your baby even before he or she arrives. Hearing your baby's heartbeat is a special moment on your journey to parenthood, but this trip begins much earlier with regular visits to your doctor, good nutrition, and management of any pre-pregnancy health issues.
What can a hospital mean to a community? Ask Annie Hawk Lawson. She credits New York Methodist Hospital with saving her son's life. She'll never forget the cold December night in 1997 when 2-year-old Philip choked on a hot dog and stopped breathing.
We got to Methodist, and clearly they were prepared for us. They opened the back doors, Philip was carried in, and we were led into the code area. And there was a whole team of medical personnel standing prepared around the bed, and Philip was put right in the middle, and they immediately started to work on him. And the pediatric intensivist said, Philip is never going to remember this, and you will never forget this.
Philip's accident has led the Lawson family to be forever connected to New York Methodist. 125 years ago, it was another accident, this one with tragic consequences, that brought the hospital into existence. In the late 1870s, a Methodist church organist was struck by a team of panicked horses on a city street. An hour passed before an ambulance took him to what was later called an unhomelike institution, where he died for lack of medical care. Determined to prevent future tragedies, the Reverend James Monroe Buckley, editor of the Christian Advocate, published an editorial in which he asked fellow Methodists, "Is it not time that somewhere we built a hospital?" 1881 was a busy year in Brooklyn. High above the East River, workmen inched closer to finishing the great bridge that would link Manhattan and Brooklyn. Beneath the bridge, the busy shipyards and foundries gave noisy testimony to Brooklyn's unbridled growth. As the city's population swelled with an influx of European immigrants, Brooklynites old and new traveled by rail to Coney Island and their own Academy of Music. Buckley's challenge to build a hospital for this increasingly urban population was promptly answered by Brooklyn resident George Ingram Seeney, a prominent banker, art connoisseur, and Methodist layman. Seeney pledged $200,000 and 4 land lots on 6th Street at 7th Avenue and Park Slope. In 1881, the first Methodist hospital in the world received its charter.
So it's always something to be the first. It means it has a long tradition and it's been successful for a long while and delivering care at the same old place.
The premier tasting event of the season, featuring wine, food, and music in the cultural center of the city, is Toast of the Town, presented by Wine Enthusiast magazine.
We're really excited about bringing wine enthusiasts alive, and that essentially is what Toast of the Town is all about.
Discover hundreds of magnificent wines and spirits from around the world and taste delicious cuisine from the top restaurants in the city, all in one beautiful, spacious setting.
The atmosphere in Toast of the Town is one that is upscale, reserved, but yet one of fun. You can feel the excitement. It's people who are serious about food, serious about wine, and like to enjoy themselves.
Very rarely do you get to try 30 different restaurants and 50 different winemakers in a night.
There's so much here. Merlot, Cabernet, Gewürztraminer, you name it, it's here.
Toast of the Town is the greatest event I've been to this year. There's plenty to do, a lot of great wines to taste, and great food as well.
Toast of the Town welcomes all wine and food lovers, from the novice to the aficionado.
If you're into wine, doesn't matter what your level of expertise is, if you're an average everyday drinker or if you're a winemaker yourself, Toast of the Town's a great place to come and taste as many wines as you can get in the time.
Wine enthusiast companies, over 25 years of bringing wine to life. There are 4 areas which make us a powerful force in the marketplace: consumer, wine enthusiast catalog, wineenthusiast.com, business to business, wine enthusiast wholesale, publishing, wine enthusiast magazine, wine enthusiast online, signature events, Toast of the Town, Wine Star Awards, wine enthusiast. We bring wine to life.
Over the course of the year, on a global basis, to winemakers, to importers and retailers, and to the wineries themselves.
It's amazing that what started off as just a niche is now part of the mainstream.
It's an authoritative voice on the enjoyment of wine. We write about it, we talk about it, we live it, breathe it. This is all that we're about.
Wine represents luxury. It represents relaxation. It represents family and friends. And Wine Enthusiast is a window on all of this. That's the lifestyle of wine.
Wine enthusiast companies. We bring wine to life.